Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jackson's Math Notebook. This is the fifth video in a series of videos related to the art of prime factorization, in which we break a composite number down into the product of its prime factors or prime numbers. And remember, a prime number is still a whole number. Now let's take a look at our example in which we had 23 times 31 equals 899. 23 is a factor, 31 is a factor, which leads to the product when you multiply these two factors to the product of 899. By the way, 23 and 31 are prime numbers. And if you remember from previous videos, a prime number is a number that only has two factors, one and itself. And now our task today is to break 96 down into its prime factors using a factor tree by milking out the twos and by milking out the threes. But before we do that, let us take a look at the factors of 96, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. 12, 16, 24, 32, 48, 96. And these are factors because when you multiply 1 times 96, you will get 96. 2 times 48 will give us 96. 3 times 32 will give us 96. 4 times 24 will give us 96. 6 times 16 will give us 96. And 8 times 12 will give us 96. And now let's break 96 down into its prime factors by first milking out the twos, in which we know that 2 is a prime number, and 2 times 48 will give us 96. And 48 is a composite number in which we can milk out another 2 because 48 is even. And we know that 2 times 24 will give us 48, all the while circling our prime numbers. All right, 224 is a composite number in which we can milk out a 2, and 2 times 12 will give us 24. And we could just keep going on down the list because we know that 12 is a composite number in which we can milk out a 2. And so we know that 2 times 6 will give us 12. Likewise, 6 is composite, and its prime factors are 2 and 3. And we can write it down like this: 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, which is the same as saying 2 to the fifth power times 3 will give us 96. Now let's see what happens when we milk out the threes. And we know that 3 times 32 will give us 96. And so we know that 3 is a prime number. The 32 is not, it's a composite number, so we can milk out a 2 here. And we know that 2 times 16 will give us 32. And then we just keep going down the list here, down the tree, and we know that 16 is a composite number in which we can also milk out a 2. And 2 times 8 will give us 16. And let's go to 8, another composite number in which we can milk out a 2. And we know that 2 times 4 will give us 8. And then finally, we can milk out 2 2s out of the 4, because 2 is a composite number in which the products are, or I should say the factors are, 2 times 2. And so if we count the numbers out, we have a 3 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which will lead us to 2 to the fifth power times 3, which will equal 96. And this is a good video to watch over again because 96 is a larger number with many factors, and you can use this video along with the others to gain a deeper understanding of the art of prime factorization so you can become really good at it. You can also pause the video if you like and take a look at this anchor chart, or replay the video as many times as you need to gain a deeper understanding of the concept of prime factorization. But in the meantime, please comment, share, like, and I do repeat like, and subscribe to Jackson's Math Notebook for a growing list of content. Thank you and goodbye.